Hey guys, this is UBR Tech. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be unboxing the brand new Walther PDP. What we're going to do is, we're going to unbox it. I'll give you my first impressions. Once I've had enough time with the pistol, I'll record a review and post it on the channel. If you have any questions about this pistol, please put it in the comments. So this way, when I film the full review, I'll be able to answer those questions in that review. So you get a hard case with the Walther PDP. These etched in parts over here, that kind of reminds me of what the slide looks like. I'll show you when we get into the box. And also this portion kind of reminds me of the new grip texture that they're using. So let's turn this around. It has like a latch. So if you look here, it just says pull that up, and then it unlatches like that. Same thing on this side, unlatches. Looks like you get like an egg carton, foam on the top, and a foam insert inside here. You get a blue Walther branded lock. It comes with 2 extra back straps, one large, one small, and I think medium is installed on the pistol itself. You can see the texture. It's something new that they're using. We'll go more into that later. These pieces are just made of like a hard rubber. Here is the Walther branded magazine loader, just made out of plastic. And here is, the magazines are made in Italy. It only comes with 2 magazines, and they're both 18 rounds from my knowledge. We will find out in a second. And let's see, what else do we have? This, so this must be to take off the red dot plate. So I give you a tool for that. And this might be, this is probably how you would change the windage on the sights. So I'll put that there. And then let's get into the bag, what everybody is here for. And that is for the pistol. And here she is, the PDP. All right, let's take the flag out, and in case you're wondering, it's a Walther branded flag. Put that aside. Oh yeah, and she is unloaded, so we are safe. Let's drop the mag. Nothing in the mag. Yep, this is 18 rounder and made in Italy. In case you're wondering, this is the full-size 4-inch version of the PDP. Walthers are known to have good triggers. From my knowledge, again, don't quote me on it, but from what I heard, they took the trigger from the PPQ and they improved upon it with this version. And it's supposed to be a really good trigger. So they're calling this the PDT, which is Performance Duty Trigger. And let's see how it feels. All right. It's a little bit of a long take up. Okay. Long take up, but once you hit that wall, then you have to pull some more and it moves maybe another millimeter and then it breaks. It's a crisp break. Now let's see what the reset's like. All right. It's not so audible for the reset, but you can feel it. It's more tactile than audible. Try that one more time. Yeah, I mean, it's good. I really like it. I think it feels great. So on Walther's website, they're saying that this trigger is a 5.6 pound trigger. I say we test this one out and see what it's going to register as. £3 pounds 4 ounces. Let's try that again. Ready. 3 pounds. Let's try it again and we can get an average. Wow, 2.6. And then let's get the average. So the average is saying that it's 2 pounds, 14 ounces. So from factory, like 2 pounds, 14 ounces average, I mean, that's a pretty good trigger. Besides the long uptake, I really like it. I mean, that's the only thing I would say that they could change is make it a little bit shorter, but it's not that long. Oh, and something else to note here is that they have a polished feed ramp right here, which is a nice little touch. They've done something different with their barrel, which is supposed to make it more like a match grade barrel, and also it's supposed to help the gun run cleaner and also give you more velocity with the same size barrel. I'll go more into detail with that, I guess, once I do the full review, but just wanted to point that out. Next thing we're going to talk about are these serrations. I mean, look how deep those serrations are. That is crazy. And again, if you've watched a lot of my reviews, you know I really like deep serrations on my slides just because it's easier to do a press check or just rack the slide from the rear. It makes it a lot easier. And these are really deep. Walther is calling it the super terrain serrations. That's so crazy how deep they are. And it also kind of looks cool on the pistol. And over here we have what Walther's calling the performance duty texture. It kind of looks like 3D boxes, depending on how you look at it. They even put some serrations right here, because I know there's some people that have a grip where they put their finger over there in front of the trigger guard. It also looks like the trigger guard is big enough to wear gloves and shoot at the same time. So that's nice. All right, first impressions. The grip actually feels pretty good. I like that grip. It feels like if you're just doing this, it kind of feels like almost like tiny little needles. And again, it's probably not the best description, but it just feels really like sharp, like when you're rolling your fingers over it. But when you have it in your hand, it actually feels really good. You don't feel that same type of texture in the palm, and it does feel like it does lock in there really well. It does feel really nice in hand. They're saying that it's not too aggressive where it's going to start putting holes in your shirts or anything like that, but it definitely is aggressive enough where it's definitely going to stay still, you know, while shooting. And then under here, it's a little bit different texture. So while we're talking about the grip over here, as you can see, there's like a swoop over here, and Walther's saying that that will help when you run a red dot on here. So if you were to, let's say, grip the pistol like this, and if you squeeze harder on your pinky, it'll pull the slide down, and then you can find the red dot faster. That'll be interesting once I get a red dot mounted on this pistol. Speaking of the red dot, it is red dot ready. The one thing they do is, instead of giving you a bunch of plates for multiple red dots to be mounted on the pistol, they have a piece of paper that you have to take your phone and you scan a QR code, and then it takes it to their page. You just tell them what red dot you're planning to mount on the pistol, and they'll send you a free mounting plate for the pistol, which is nice, but I wish the plates came with it, just because I have the pistol now. I also have the red dot that I want to put on here, and it would be nice to have everything with me as soon as I pick up the pistol. It's a bummer I have to wait for it, but again, at least it's free. The other thing that Walther is talking about on their website for this pistol is that it's modular, and what they're saying is that if, let's say, you have the full-size 4-inch and you want to use the full-size 4.5-inch slide and barrel, you can swap out the slides, so everything's interchangeable. So you could use this grip with the larger slide and larger barrel. It is nice to have the option to swap it out if you like. It also comes with 1913 Picatinny rail over here, so this way you can mount a light. Magazine release feels pretty good. It is swappable to the right side, so in case you're left-handed, you can swap that. And it is easy to grip and then drop that mag. The bottom doesn't really seem like it's flared at all. It's maybe slightly flared at the bottom for your mag well. The slide lock is ambi on both sides. The sights are decent. They don't look like they're going to glow in the dark. They're just pretty much white dots on there, and they're nice. The only thing, looking at it now, they just seem really low profile. Not a big fan. They do look like they are adjustable. They are really low profile. Still be able to shoot it fine. It's just, you're not going to be able to really pick up these dots in the dark. This pistol really reminds me of the VP9. Here's a VP9. We are clear. Oop, let me show the camera. We are clear. It kind of reminds me of the VP9. VP9 is slightly longer, but you could see what I'm talking about. It kind of reminds you of the VP9, especially with the grip, how this like arches out over here and has almost that same arch, same type of trigger safety right here. I really do like the VP9. I think the VP9 is one of my favorite pistols of all time. I just wanted to point that out. So the overall length is 7.5. The slide length is 7 inches. The width is 1.43 inches. Height is 5.7. The barrel length is 4 inches. Sight radius is 6.4. The weight of the pistol without a magazine is 21.5 ounces. With the magazine, it's 24.6 ounces. So it seems like Walther has done a lot of work to make this one of their best performing pistols. And I'll find out if that's true when I take this thing to the range and I'm able to shoot it. But overall, so far, first impressions, I really do like it. Really love how this thing feels in hand. I'm excited about the trigger because it feels like that's going to be a joy to shoot. Yeah, I really like this. I can't wait to get a red dot mounted on here. Yeah, this is going to be really fun. I'm super excited. So guys, that's a quick unboxing and first impressions of the Walther PDP. Like I said in the beginning, if you have any questions about this pistol, please put it in the comments. This way I'll be able to answer those questions when I do a full review for this pistol. If you thought this video was helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Every subscriber helps the channel grow. Thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one.